What is going on today? It is your life coach, Coach Miles V. And in this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about how to develop the most ideal version of yourself. And this is a topic that really means a lot to me. But because this is actually like a tool to use in coaching to help clients achieve their goals. But this is also something that I used before I was even a coach, and the impact that it had on me was massive, and the impact that it will have on you will be massive too if you do it. And I really hope you do. I really want to hear your feedback after kind of what I explain what it is. So I think what's like the first thing that we got to think about with this topic is that I can just remember that when I was a kid, like a little kid, I just always remembered like thinking about who I wanted to be when I grew up, you know? And that always had to do with like a job or a profession or a career or like just being like a superstar, whatever you call that, right? And of course, when I was 3 years old, like I wasn't thinking about like who I was on the inside. It was more about like the outside stuff, the material possessions, right? And the key to this is that developing the most ideal version of yourself is going to have everything to do with your consciousness. Okay? Because you might be thinking to yourself like, man, I want to be a millionaire. Like I want to have, successful relationships. I want to have a great business. I want to develop my own personal brand. Like whatever that goal is to you, the secret sauce to life and that magic pill that we want, right? You just want it to bing, that $1 million in your bank account. You just want that bop, that relationship to be right there. And the secret sauce is your consciousness. Okay? So let's jump into, developing the most ideal version of yourself. And I'm going to take this video in really simple terms. Because there's kind of like two parts to it. Like one side, basically when I use this tool to coach my clients, it's like really in depth. And, but just to go through it simply with you, what I want you to do, and so right now, go grab a pen and go grab a paper, and I want you to just take a pen and paper and draw a line through the middle. And on the left side, I want you to write who you are today. Who you are today. Okay? And on the right side, I want you to write who you want to be or who you will be. Let's put this in the present tense. Okay? So, and the reason why this is so impactful is because when the times when I've used this, like I've done this a couple times now, I could actually probably like go and find these and show them to you. So the reasons why I wanted to do this was because there were things like about myself. I was like, why am I upset all the time? Why am I so emotional all the time? I had so many goals, but it seemed like there was like internal things about me that was holding me back. And whether that was the limiting beliefs, the assumptions, that because things have happened once, that it's meant to happen again, the interpretations, and that inner gremlin, the inner critic. And if you've ever seen my video, I'll put that down below, limiting beliefs and inner critic. And like those are the things that was holding me back from building my landscaping business, from being a better guitarist, being a better, musician in my band, being just a better business owner in general, like when I was running my landscaping business. So it was like, and I know I'm talking about myself, and I want to relate to you guys to know that like this is really impactful, and just doing this, it's so simple. It will take you like 10 minutes to hit this. And the reason why is because you want to bring that person that you want to become to life. And like, who is that person? Okay? Who is that version of you that you want to be the most? Okay? And I just want you to know that, like, this is all inside of you. Like, you can have that. Like, and if I'm planting the seed right now, like, you will become that. So for me, simply because I don't know what you will write down, for me, it was like on the left side, the person that I was today, it's like I wrote my goal down. I want to be a better, I want to be, a impactful, great businessman that, simply enjoys his work. And so, so what I did on the left side was that I wrote down, like, I'm showing up, like, but I'm upset. I'm negative. Like, I believe that, I can't have those things, right? Like upset, negative. I was very apathetic, like victim-mindedness. I didn't feel like I had any power in this scenario. Okay? So just a couple things like that, right? Like I lacked confidence. And then, so the fun part is when you go to that right side of your list and you write down like, okay, so if I want to be a better businessman, or if you want to be a better girlfriend, you want to be a better boyfriend, you want to, have more of an impact at work, whatever that may be, or you just want to love life, right? Like, so write that goal down and then write like, so if I was in that today, if you were experiencing that thing today, right? How would you be showing up? How would you be showing up? Positive, right? Like description words, characteristics, traits. Positive, confident, high self-esteem. Like assertive, I think that being assertive is a great, like, in control of your life, the cause of your life, right? Happy, energized, And this is, by doing this one simple thing, it's like you're bringing that to life. And so this is like the simple version of it. And what I did was, it's like, how can I bridge that gap? Like, what can I do right now that'll bring me just one step closer towards that? And mostly, guys, it's those limiting beliefs, okay? Like, if you want to have a great relationship, like if you're single right now and you want to be in a great relationship, but you believe that relationships are just doomed to fail, right? But your goal is to have that. And I see that a lot, like especially like in this generation, right? Like the people that I coach are typically like millennials between 18 to, I'm 24, so to like 25, right? But you believe that relationships are doomed to fail, or there are no good guys out there, or that there are no good girls. Like that limiting belief is going to hold you back, right? Or that inner gremlin that says, I can't do this, I can't deserve this, So just think about that. And think of like, what are those mental things that are holding you back from achieving that? Okay? And so this is the first part of the video. And then in my next week's video, I'm going to be going deeper into the limiting beliefs, the assumptions, and developing this ideal image so you can become that version of yourself, because you will do it and you can do it. Okay? So just take out a piece of paper, write down on the left-hand side who you are today. Write down that goal. Who I am today. Describe those things. Okay? And on the right side, develop, write to yourself all the things that you want to become. Okay? And make it fun. Like, this is meant for you to have fun with it. Enjoy it. Right? Take some time. Just be at peace. Take a deep breath. Center yourself a little bit. And just hop into it and see what happens. And I promise you, if you think to yourself, how can I bridge that gap? Like, how could I show up that way today? Right? Like, what's a new belief that will support you in achieving your goal? And if you do that, you will be one step closer to developing that ideal version of yourself, because you deserve it. You deserve to gift yourself that. Okay? And I will see you guys in next week's video. If you've sticked around this far, please give this video a like. I want to hear from you guys in the comments, like what it was like for you to work through this. And if you want to stick around to see next week's video or just go through my other videos, please subscribe. Please click that little notification bell button, and I will see you guys next week. Good luck.